What up? It's your boy Gamers Paradise here, and we're actually going to start our romance option. Our first one, should I say. And also, I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a little bit of info on the confidence for anyone who doesn't really know how to do it. I'm just talking to this lady just for the hell of it. She really has no purpose. So I have no idea where we're going with that. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and start the first part of this. If you hit square on any area right here, so it actually took me like the second playthrough to notice this, but when you hit square on different areas, it lets you know when it says up, if you hang out with them, then their confidence will go up. And depending on their confidence, which if you did see my first playthrough of Kamoshida's Palace, depending on the confidant, then you want to have that persona, say for example, like let's go with Sojiro. So Sojiro is a hero. You want to have the highest hero that you have, which in my case would be the big looking Dragon Ball Z dragon who's not green. But anyway, let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and continue with this romance. Head over to the clinic. And I'm still debating during this playthrough whether to romance Takemi, the doc, or whether to romance An. I don't like An too much, honestly, but she may be interesting. But my personal favorites are, I prefer the doc right here, Takemi. I like Futaba, which we'll get later on. Futaba's is hilarious and she's so cute. I like Makoto. Makoto's very nice. She's smart and I like hers a lot too. So those are my top three. So it'd be the doc, Futaba, and Makoto. But anyway, let's continue. So what did you need to talk about? I thought I asked you not to come back here. Oh baby, you know you can't keep that from me. Come on, what's up? Oh, doctor, and you too. Yes. I wanted to speak with you right away. The hospital that was on the news is the same one you used to work at, right? The hospital on the news? Oh dear, I'm afraid everyone was thinking the same thing. But I knew you were capable of those things. Or those terrible things. What's going on? Oh my, you really don't know, do you? Chief of Staff Oyamada turned himself in. He said manipulating things behind the scenes. Turns out he is the one who made that terrible medical error and laid the blame on his subordinate.
Huh?
Is that true? Yeah, I did it. Yeah. I took care of that. It's been on the channels all over the country. I haven't seen it. I just knew something didn't quite add up of that story. I never believed someone like you could have ever done something like that. Hooray, doctor! But what's a medical error? Kid, that means somebody done goofed. That's what it means. What, it's something that shouldn't be allowed to happen, I guess.
What's the meaning of this?
Is this all some type of elaborate joke? Granted, I am a joker, but no, this is no joke. Oyamada surrendering himself? At such a convenient time. Why? It doesn't matter. It's too late. It doesn't change the fact that I couldn't save her. Ma'am, lady, possibly lover, Muwa-chan is alive. There's no way.
Wait, what?
Did the news mention anything about the patient involved in the medical error incident? Oh, it must have been difficult for her too. I heard she's been moved to another hospital actually. What's the matter, dear? Are you okay, doctor?
I see.
So, she's alive. Hey, let's get to work, Doc. Yes, of course.
Do you have time?
You'll help me, right? I'll take back what I said. We'll resume development right away. As Joker, I don't know if that's a good thing, but we'll roll with it. I'll compensate you well, whatever you want. However much, just let me know. Is that a promise? Oh, and by the way, when you reach rank 7 and you actually get the request to go down to Mementos, like, don't even freaking bother until you go ahead and beat Kamoshida's palace. Like, it's not going to even show up. And then it may take a minute after that. So just a little heads up there.
All right.
Because you won't be able to get far enough in Mementos to even take care of that request. And you'll just be wasting time. So spend time with your other confidants before then. And then after you beat Kamoshida's palace, you can go down further in a couple of days. And then you can go ahead and take care of that request.
Sorry.
We're going to move quickly today, so you may experience some pain during the examination. Woman, you done knocked me out. I don't know what the hell you put in that medicine. It's been more than a few times you done knocked me out. I'm used to it right now. You can't surprise me. What you got? I'm ready for it. Come on. Sorry, just hang in there, okay? Yeah, let me go ahead and put the pimp juice in there. It's for you. Oh, wow. Aren't you a smooth talker? Sweetheart, you have no idea. All right, into the examination room you go.
All right.
Take care.
You're back.
All right, so basically that's part 1 of that romance. This is if you want to hang out with Mishima. He's gonna go ahead and let you, after you took care of all your Mementos targets. She hears like pigs.
Yeah.
Should have said she was so annoying. Blackmailing manager. So at this point, this is just the first part of it. I'll continue later. We're gonna continue romancing the doc. I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know how I got my stats up during my first playthrough. So, looking at your stats up here, you go ahead and go to stats, click on yourself. First thing is if you want to get your charm up, the best way to do it, at least for me anyway, this is how I got it up. You want to go to the bathhouse, which is located around the corner of LeBlanc. And then you hang out here. When it's raining, you usually get 3, but you can overheat, and then you get like 1 because you stayed in the bathhouse too long or it's too hot. So if you want to get your charm up, you go here. And the next one, oh well, I'll just show you. I know. We'll go to guts. So if you want to get your guts up, you're gonna go to Shibuya. You're gonna go to Central Street. And then you're going to go to Big Bang Burger. The Big Bang. So you're going to head in here. They're probably not going to bring the challenge up. Oh, there it is. And then you take the challenge. Like, you don't even have to complete it. You'll still get at least 2 or 3 in guts. Now, if you want to complete the burger, you're going to need more in proficiency. Now, basically, you're going to need more in everything. So you're going to need your proficiency up, except for kindness. That doesn't matter. You're going to need proficiency. You're going to need knowledge. Charm doesn't really matter as well. So your guts needs to be higher, and your knowledge needs to be higher, and your proficiency, and they'll let you know. So that's the fastest way to get guts up. Next one is your knowledge. If you want to get your knowledge up, the best way, my personal opinion, and to do it, this is how it worked for me, is you want to go to the coffee shop. which, to be completely honest, I haven't been to the coffee shop in so long. I actually don't think I have it yet. I'll have to explain that one later. The coffee shop is actually in another area, I want to say. Or it could be, is this it? The diner? I'm sorry, it could be the diner. Let me see. Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that. So it's the diner. So you go here to the diner, and then when you go into the diner, and then you'll get your knowledge up, you'll read or whatever, and then you'll get your knowledge up. And when you're in your school classroom, make sure you talk to people inside your classroom. There's going to be 2 girls. You talk to them, and they'll actually help more items inside the diner. So when you read, not only will you get your knowledge up, but you'll also gain something else. And the best way to get your kindness up is you want to go to the underground mall. So you want to head down here, and then you want to work at the flower shop, and that is the best way to get your kindness up. Also, they'll have items like, I'll show you.
Welcome.
If you want to buy nutrients. Nutrients are always good. And then there's a plant inside your room before you sleep. You can go ahead and put your nutrients in that, and that will also help your kindness. Also, hanging out with people will also increase different stats. And what's today? Every Sunday, it's kind of along the way, so we'll do this. Every Sunday, you can go down to the underground walkway. And you really want to do that. If it's your first playthrough, every Sunday, you want to go to the underground walkway. And then you go here and talk to her, and they have random drinks, and each of those it's just random. It can increase one of your stats. And here is where you apply for jobs.
What are your thoughts?
Which is what you want to do. The convenience store is just for cash, and also if you want to do a Target later on. Flower shop, which I just went by, that will increase your kindness. Your beef bowl will increase your proficiency, but you can only work here at night. So this will more than likely be later in the game, but still get it as early as you can, because this will also allow you to meet up with some of the confidants. Alright, I'm going to rush this along a little bit more. So the confidants that I have, I'll show you where to find them. I'm still missing 2 confidants right now, actually. So the Man of the Sun, you actually want him, especially if it's your first playthrough, because you can get more money from enemies. You can recruit higher personas. So you want this guy. He will be found in Shibuya in Central Street. I'm sorry, Station Square. I didn't goofed on that one. Station Square, actually. And then he'll be found right around this corner, so you'll talk to him, but he doesn't want anything to do with you. So after that point, make sure that you able to work at the beef bowl. You can only work there at night. You work there 2 times, and then you come back up here, and he should be there, and he'll actually talk to you and take you on as an apprentice, and then you can go ahead and get that confidant. Now, Yuki Mashima, well, he's kind of automatic. But if you want to find them, just do this. Go back there and then press square, and you can just, like there, like I hit square right there, and he should be found in Central Street. He'll just be chilling out right there. So he'll be right here. And well, I'm trying to rush this along. All right, so your other confidant. Well, who's that? Kawakami? Well, Kawakami, that's also through the story mode. Mishima will tell you about how they found a little flyer, and then you'll talk to her. Here's the tricky thing about Kawakami, though. After you go through that little clip, you have to make sure in your classroom you go to the library. So go to the library and she'll be talking to another teacher. And then you go ahead and conversate with that, and then you'll be able to have Kawakami there as one of your confidants. Well, the back alley doctor, like I said, that comes automatically. The weapons dealer is going to be at the not the Velvet Room, but at the airsoft shop, which is where you buy your weapons and things. And you have to have your guts to look into the bag. This is if you want to increase your weapons. So your guts is going to have to be at least level 3, I want to say. They don't really say levels, but yeah, probably on that third, like, I'll show you real quick. So, see how mine's line-hearted? In each one, if you ever notice, there are small little orange dots around each side. So on the guts level, yours is going to have to be at that third dark circle level before you can actually look into the bag that it gives you and increase that. All right, and the weapon dealer, Ryuji, just like the rest which I were talking about, just make sure that you have the right persona. Make sure you have a high chariot and hang out with them when you can. Same thing. Sojiro, I would suggest with Sojiro that you hang out with him early, but there's not really too much of a point of hanging out to him until later on in the game when you get this girl named Futaba. Then you can really hang with him, because you can't even go any further after that point. Morgana and the Fool, they level up automatically. Alright, so that's basically a breakdown for that. I'm going to go ahead and end the video right here, but I will be back because I definitely want to finish up my romance. It's your boy Gamer's Paradise. Work hard, but not too hard. Peace.